Welcome, folks. I hope you had a great day. I'm just here to give a status update, tell you, I guess, show you what I've done so far. Let me just save this, open up the last thing I was working on. And here, yeah, oh, before I actually go into the good stuff, let me go into some not so good stuff. Well, I did some testing just to see how well attaching planes to the player's viewport, how it actually would look, and it's not so hot because every time you go left and right, it just blurs the graphic. It's like the plane is having a hard time catching up, and my PC is pretty darn good. I don't know. And the second thing is that walls and stuff, it's gonna be an issue because as soon as you get too close to something, you're gonna lose your window. So using a 3D plane might not be the best solution by itself. You know, attaching it. Yeah, there you go. A little closer. Oh, bye bye. Okay, enough of that. Before I forget, I am using what is this? SceneCapture2DActor. It's actually captured this plane right here. Let me see. Can I make this bigger? Yay! All right, and okay, there. So I hold down L key and then I hold down the left mouse button and then I move around, and then the right mouse button, zoom in. Okay, that's a neat trick I learned. Anyways, it captures this plane and it places it. Where is that thing? Oh, here it is. This texture render here, and then this material actually gets applied. Yeah, maybe I shouldn't be dividing, but that's the only way I could get it to work. I'll have to find the right way another time. And it applies it here to this plane. Well, it's actually, I think it's a plane. Yeah, it's a plane. Let me unselect it. Yeah, there you go. So basically, it captures that plane over here, and it tiles the material onto this plane from that camera. And of course, the camera settings are set so it only captures this part, you know. So from this distance to this distance, whatever's in between, it'll capture it. Okay, that's one. Now for the nice stuff. Well, I would say just nice, better. Oh, I can't do that. Okay, never mind. Alright, let me play. And let me bring this window into view. And there you go. So here, what I have here, this is black, I guess this texture, which is actually a scriptable texture, and that lets you draw directly to it. So I took down an example and I'm using it here. And another thing I took down is some code that lets you use the mouse to hover over objects. So like this one here. console drawn with scriptable texture. That's the name. Barrel. Yes, very inspiring. Eliza. And just a plain old box. That's not the interesting stuff. This code that also lets you hover over, mouse over objects. I found something similar that lets you actually simulate like a button mouse over. So I don't know if you can see that. Every time I go over, it's like those Flash, this Macromedia Flash. Oh, it's not Macromedia anymore. Sorry, Adobe Flash. Those things. So what I was thinking is use that that scene camera. The one that actually captures whatever you put right in front of it, so you could put it onto a texture. I was thinking of putting one of those scene cameras onto these button things, and basically using the outputted texture, the rendered texture from that scene camera, and drawing it to the canvas. So if you had like a chat window or something like in the corner here, you would always you move your mouse like right over it, like you normally would, but in the background it's actually it's transferring the mouse coordinates to the actual scene camera, and then it's gonna do like a trace or something. So it'll know like exactly which one of these it should activate, like the mouse over. Yeah, I have to work on that a little bit more, but it's a little difficult, but it's doable. And of course, same thing can be done with the scripted texture. You could probably draw like an actual chat window with the scripted texture. Well, you can draw it once and then save it to a material or whatever, or texture itself, and then just reuse the texture, without having to like keep on redrawing it. So it won't be like too slow. I mean, only when you actually resize, like the chat window or something. That's the only time you have to actually draw to the scripted texture. Well, anyways, that was lots of fun. Pulling out my hair a little bit, trying to get some of this stuff down. Let me see. Yeah, it works. And yeah, I mean, that's not the only thing you can do with that mouse thing.